Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments and I will get back with you after this live. What's happening? We're live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. So we are here and we are live. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. Let's go. Sorry. And if you would like to let us know where you're tuning in from, that'd be kind of cool. I'm from Southern California. So, yeah, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Glow, glow. What's happening? Welcome. So, I got a really cool one for you today. By the way, I've got a little note that says it's going to be really cold, right? Something about the Weather Channel said, hey, be careful or be aware or something. It's going to get really cold. So I don't know. I digress. Let's get back into this. Let's go. So there are three horses, not three horsemen, three horses that are racing against each other. And horse number one, two, and three. Well, the horse number two is trying to catch horse number one, and he's going as fast as he possibly can. And horse number three is even going faster, trying to catch up with two and one, right? After a while, number two feels like he's not hearing the other horse's steps. So he looks back to see if he's, with the third horse or what's going on. He looks back and he notices that the third horse actually took another route. Is he's going another way, and then he looks ahead to see where the horse number one is. He looks at horse number one and he notices that, you know what? Horse number one is taking another route as well. And then he realizes that all this time he was racing against himself. This is called the middle horse syndrome, which means there are so many people that go about their lives and they are competing. They think they're competing against other people, but in reality, they really are competing against themselves. I know that I can relate to this. There was a time that I thought I'm competing against other people, but I really wasn't. I was competing against myself. And when I recognized that, some of you may know a little bit about me and whatnot, but some of the things that I recognize in my life and I catch up or I catch, I'm really good at stopping it right away. And then there's other times where I'm not really good. It takes like practice, right? With most stuff, I'm pretty determined when I like cut something off or cut somebody off. Oops, or cut a habit off. I'm usually very good. I'm like a uh, snap, right? And other things, I'm a work in progress. You've heard me say that before. But this is one of those things that if you don't catch it early and put a stop to it, it can really, really hurt you long term. It really can. Now, if you've ever heard me talk about competition, I'm one of those guys that I tell you to compete with other people. In fact, there's a lot. I mean, probably 999 out of 10. They have always said, you know what? Don't compete with others. You don't compare your excuse me your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 10. If you've heard that stuff, drop a 1 in the comments. If you've heard like not to compete with anyone. I've done a lot. I think I may have done 2 lives. May have done 2 lives on why I actually disagree with that. I think you should compete. But the problem is with competition, there's 2 things. People compete for 2 reasons. Either they compete to complain. Okay, that's when you compete against somebody and you're just complaining, you're nagging. Oh, they got this. Oh, they got that. You know, you compete to complain, or or you compete in order to get better and win. You this is a whole other talk, and I don't want to get into it. But one thing you want to understand is competition is good if it's healthy, and it's to grow you, and it's to see, hey, somebody's ahead of me. This is what they've done. I can get there through this. But a lot of us use it as a whole different way. We use it to slow ourselves down, to beat ourselves up, and to nag and complain all the time. Be really aware of this whole syndrome, the middle horse syndrome, which is really you competing against you, thinking there's a bunch of other people around you. But I tell you what, it's just you against you. So the only competition you have, and I've said this so many years, I used to be in the mortgage industry, and I used to say this all the time. From day one, I used to say this, and this is the only competition I have is when I look in the mirror. There's literally no other competition, and you should feel that same way. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. You got to know somebody who can benefit from this live. Tag them, share this. Don't be stingy with my live. It's my life. So with that, I am Sean Azimi. I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that's you, drop the word me in the comments, and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.